chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, left. Confirm, breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. That traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend. Or get trapped again.
That's right, guys. We gotta trade with the trend. We don't want to get trapped. Not anymore. Here we go, guys. Let's get this started in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. What's going on, guys? What is going on? So happy you guys are here. I adjusted the mic. Everything looks good on my end. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know as well. Let's go ahead and get started. We are looking at crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles on the daily time frame. Holy moly. We got Crow. 35.3% on the daily, annihilating all the other ones. Just not even, do we see any double digits? I see an 8, a 9, a 9. That's it. Crow for the win. Crow for the win. Now, are you in Crow? Should you enter Crow? Should you short Crow? If you have those questions, let me know and we will find out. Radium's doing nice. Hype's doing nice. Solana's doing nice. So one thing that I do see, Jupiter's doing nice. So Jupiter and Radium are the top 2 Solana dexes. And here we have Hype. Hype has really been kind of outshining Jupiter and Radium. But we have a dex, Solana, which is the leader of these dexes. Maybe we should start looking at some dexes, guys. We have Near. These are on the Uni. is only 3.5. Okay. And anything else that I see? That's about it. All right, let's go to the hourly time frame. We're going to say hi to everybody in just a moment. For the hourly, holy smokes, we got Crow down 5%. Should we sell it? Should we short? Well, if you want to know, we can check that out for you. We have Form. I have no idea what that is. OKB is down a little bit. And so does this mean that Bitcoin's coming down? Maybe. Or just that these coins went up so much that it's time for them to come down? Well, we'll check it out. We will check it out. Let's say hi to the chat. Now, of course, I completely forgot to update this dumb thing. So this is what I do normally. I use this and I turn it on so that I could do the chat overlay. However, there's an update. Whenever there's a new update, the old one does not work. So I have to do this again. I hate that it updates so much, but I also like that they're constantly updating to just make it better. All right. With that being said, let's say hi to the chat. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you, man, for being here. We got Mike. Thank you, Mike, for being here. See, CCM Raid. Thank you, CryptoCoin Mindset. We just left CryptoCoin Mindset's channel. Great show. This guy, man, he has a lot of really great people on his channel. Yesterday he had Crypto Jar, and they were talking, man, if you don't know, definitely subscribe, watch the videos, a lot of really great info. And then he has one, it's a senior series, but in my opinion, it's more so for like a beginner series, but just great information like all around. See, we got Steve, we got Mike in the house. What's up, Mike? Appreciate you, man. Harp says, I'll be listening. Got to go to work. Hey, man, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you for all the love and support. Appreciate you guys greatly. I love this. Steve says, Joe, let's make $14. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's do it, guys. And we can do it too. We can. All right. So here we go. Going down the list. Bingo and the bangos. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. This is the one thing I hate about this is that it jumps and I don't like it. Let's see here. So I think, okay, $14. Okay. We got Steve. Okay. Okay. Out of state. Okay. BC Poor Corp in the house. What's up, BC? Appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you so much. Okay. Bingos and the bangos. That's right. Alexandra G. Thank you, Alexandra G, for being here. The best. When they said you were the best, I was like, I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, you're the best. You're everywhere. You do everything, and you work like 8 jobs on top of all the stuff that you do. Crazy. Hey, we got Monster Trading in the house. Monster Trading, this is one of my old buddies. Dude, I really miss you, man. Really miss you. I'm not on my other Telegram account as often, so I don't get all the updates. But good stuff, man. Yeah, my trading style has changed or evolved. So very happy you're here. And same thing, you know, for those that know how to trade, definitely ask me trading questions or coins. And it may be different from your thought process, or maybe something you haven't even thought of yet, or maybe something you already thought of. And that's what I love doing. I love going to different people's streams so I can see maybe there's a trend line that I didn't even think about putting, or maybe there's using an indicator, which I really don't use indicators, but maybe it's showing something that it's like, oh, wow, I did not even think that, or maybe even a coin. I was like, man, I haven't looked at that coin in forever. Oh, it looks like it's trading. So there you go. All right, moving on. Let's see here. I'm going on the list. See here, I would also consider AVAX for a mid to long-term play. If it dips, even better. AVAX looks really good. Yeah, so I do like me some AVAX. And honestly, I really haven't been looking at that one too much lately. Within, I'd say the last maybe week or two, it started getting on my radar again. AVAX. So we'll look at that one. AVAX for Monster. Okay, very good. Let's see here. What else we got? Let's see here, going down the list one more time. And then, of course, we're going to go to Bitcoin. Got to go to Bitcoin. Let's see here. We got Dean in the house. What's up, Dean? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you greatly. I would not be on for more than 20 minutes. I have to attend something popped in. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. See, Dean says, I have a question. Uh-oh, let's do it. I love questions. I love questions. One, shows that I know what I'm doing. And two, hopefully it can help somebody who might not know to even ask that question. So Dean, please ask your question. Going to the list. Still getting stuck. Oh man, I don't like work. Don't like it at all. See here. All right. So Dean, go ahead and ask your question, and then we're going to go to Bitcoin, and let's look at the liquidation heat map really quick. This is going to be refreshed for the 24-hour time frame. We got a lot of liquidations up top. 51.85 million, sitting at 112,707. Sitting at that price. Let me just make sure we got over here. WixY 589. So happy you're here. And then we have some nice liquidations towards the bottom at 109,759. Joe, your head's in the way. Oh yeah, that's better. About 20 million. So we have a whole bunch, man, a whole bunch sitting up top. Could we go up before going down, or maybe go up and then continue going up? Or are we going to go down? We have some liquidations right here at 111,302 at almost 25 million, really, really close to us, and then come down lower or come up. I don't know. But what I do know for a fact, 100%, the price cannot get this liquidation unless it breaks this level. Price cannot go to this liquidation unless it breaks this level. This is the only thing I know for a fact. So how do I know which way? I don't know. The only thing I know is that if it goes, it just makes sense, really, guys. It really does. If it breaks this, we have a much higher chance that we're going to come down for this. We cannot come down for this if we don't break this level. It's literally that simple. Now, granted, I may get traders in here. Well, it can't be that simple. I mean, just if you think about it, it can't leapfrog, can't jump over this barrier. This, if it breaks this level, we have a really high chance of it coming down here. So there you go. All right. Let's see here. Road Dog in the house. What's up, Road Dog? Oh, we got Monster Trading says, dude, you inspired me to do some streaming again. Dude, you have to, man. You really do. You know, now, granted, Monster Trading does not trade the way I do. And that's why I love it, because it's something different. Same thing with, you know, every other trader. They don't trade because it's my own little recipe. I get a little bit from here, you know, market structure, you know, fair value gaps, like all these different strategies. And I made it my own. So with Monsters Trading, he's done the same thing, and Road Dog's done the same thing, and Darren Does Things done the same thing, and just everybody do the same thing where they make it their own and it works for them. They'll continue doing that. Same with me. We'll continue doing that until it doesn't work. Then it's like, okay, well, this spice is old. Let me get a new spice. Oh, okay. Now it works again. But yeah, so definitely Monsters Trading, Monster Trading, if you do go live again, let me know, please. I would love to watch your streams. I really would. All right. Let's see here. Road Dog says, just saw a short caller from yesterday claiming to have called this bottom. This face is so crazy. Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny too, because there's certain people that I'll see and they will short right here. It's like, what? No. Why? There's no short right here. Maybe if it comes up and it comes down and breaks the level. I mean, we're kind of pushing it already. But yeah, I've seen people like that too. Like they'll short down here, or they'll long like up here. It's like, oh man, like could it continue going up? Sure, of course. But the probabilities are against you. But look, we have a 1 minute bull flag. No. So anyway, but yeah, let's see here. So the question. Okay, so let's bring up this question. So so Dean says, sir, what strategy do you use for swing trading, or what strategy should we use? So for swing trading, so what is swing trading? Swing trading is when you hold a trade, in my opinion, and this is my definition. for 3, 5, maybe even 7 days. That's a swing trade for me. So we have a scalp, which is a few hours. We have something that could be a scalp, but then turns into an intraday, which just means that you're buying and selling within the 24 hours. Then you have day trades, which is about a day. And none of this is set in stone, but this is just the way I think of it. Then you have the swing trades, 3 to 5, maybe 7 days. Then you have, short-term holds, about a month, maybe 2. Then you have, midterm holds, which is like 3 to 5 months on average. Then you have long-term holds, which in my opinion is, about 7, 12 months. Then you have investments, which is over a year. So that's kind of my rough estimate as far as timeline goes, as far as holding. Now, when it comes to strategies, it's pretty much the same strategy as my scalping. I'm just holding it longer. It's the time difference. Now, the major difference is the time frame that I'm like really concentrating on. I will still go to a lower time frame to actually enter. Joe, you're doing a lot of talking without even showing. Well, we'll show you. Give me a coin and I'll show you. Well, we already have one, AVAX. We're going to show you a scalp trade on AVAX, a swing trade on AVAX, and I'm going to say like we'll do we'll do a short-term hold, which would be for this, because I don't think we're going to go, I think we're only going to have like 2 months of really great trading, which really sucks, man. Like all this year, we were supposed to be making like crazy bukus of money. Have we been making money? Sure. Have we lost money? Yeah. Yeah, we have. Joel, don't you have a group to sell? Don't you? No. Like I tell you the truth about trading. Like we've won, we've lost. And we had the thought process of last season to where, hey, we're going to be doing some great stuff. However, when I'm comparing Bitcoin to the alts, I have a ratio that I use. It's a 3-to-1. If Bitcoin goes up 1%, or rather, it's more so the downside. If Bitcoin goes down 1%, it's okay for the alts to go down about 3%-ish, 3-4%. But if Bitcoin goes down 1% and the alts are going down 12-15%, that's not good. Because even though we're making money going up, when Bitcoin comes down a little bit, it takes it all back. So that's one thing that I really stress. But we're going to look at scalp trade, swing trade, and then a 2-month hold on AVAX, unless anybody else has any other ones. Monster says, can you look at C-Pool? I love C-Pool. Well, let's put it this way. I used to love it. Made a lot of money. Last year, man, our group killed it. I didn't even know about it. One of our members talked about it. The next day, it went up like 80%. Following day, like 40%. And then that's when I put some good money in it. And then it came down. And it's been down ever since. It's like, oh, that was not a good investment. But it is what it is. So C-Pool for Monster. Okay. Let me see here. I only stream on my Telegram thing. Yeah. Duality C, what's up, brother? What's going on? I made it. Traffic was crazy. Crypto changed me. Now, Crypto changed me. Now, this guy, he actually has a YouTube channel. I strongly recommend, let's see here. Let's go over here. If everybody could, do me a favor, subscribe to this dude. This dude is a beast. He's an undercover beast right here. Crypto changed me. So I'm going to put this in the chat. So I'm going to put this in the chat. Everybody right now, click on that. I want to see this number come up. Everybody right now in the stream, click on that link, go over there, subscribe, and put the all notification bell on. I want to see this number come up. I put it both in YouTube and also on X. This guy, really great thought process. And then I really love, I think it was on this video. No, this one right here. Around the 10-minute mark, he says that he doesn't sell a group. He doesn't need your money to join the group to see how he trades or nothing like that, because those people, what they're doing is they're making money from the group. And that's what I say all the time too. Joe, but you have a group. Yes, I do. However, there's a difference, a huge difference between my group fee and other group. Other groups, they charge people to teach them how to trade. That's what they do. So you want to be successful. You see them, with nice suits and watches and cars and just vacations and everything. You want to do that. So you join their course to learn how to trade, but then you realize that they're just posting a bunch of charts and it's a numbers game. That's the trick to all these people. It's a numbers game. But the people who do know how to trade, in my opinion, there's a lot of great traders out there that charge to learn how to trade. In my opinion, now this is where I get a lot of heat. I believe that you should give it out for free, and then if they want access to you, they join your group. And that's what's happened here with my group, is I give you everything for free. I don't say, oh, well, that's in the paid version. If you want to, it's not as easy as I'm saying. If you want to learn how to do it, you got to join my group. I don't do that. I show you everything. And because you're making money, you join my group, and then you have access to me almost 24/7. I'm updating Bitcoin charts. I'm updating the thought process. I'm updating the markets. I'm updating our current coins. We're moving up our stop losses. So you're having all that additional information that I teach, but here you're getting it instant. But that's what this is. So definitely everybody subscribe to the, Crypto Trains Me. This guy, I saw some of his videos yesterday, blown away. Absolutely blown away. And then he got 2 more. So I got to watch these. And dude's going to kill it. Dude's going to be big, in my opinion. So get on that train, guys. Get on the train. This is another great trader that's not trying to bamboozle you and making you pay for his knowledge. So definitely subscribe to him. All right, moving on. And for anybody else who has a channel, as a special, not a request, but as a favor to me, anybody else who has a channel, support this guy. On your channel, tell people about this guy. Because this guy, I believe, is a really good dude. See some of his videos, see if you like his style. But, this goes out to Road Dogg. This goes out to Monster Trading. This goes out to everybody. Get this guy's name out there. I think this guy's going to be really big. Just my thought process. All right, moving on. DDT, that goes out to you too. Lunar Beaches Crypto. This is a favor to me to get this guy's name out there. This guy, I think he's going to be big. And everybody else too. Army Piper, if you're watching, you first watch his videos. See if you agree with his kind of thought process. Dude's not trying to scam anybody. Dude is legit, straight up legit. So special favor to me. Let's get these numbers up big time. All right, let's go. All right. Let's see here, going down the list of stuff. Okay, I believe I'm caught up on the chat. Everybody in the chat, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. All right. So looking at Bitcoin, what did we think? Yesterday when we were here, we did not say, oh, it's going to come down more, let's short. No. Yesterday I was in a short, and I'm looking at this. I was like, well, I think we're going to come up. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get stopped out on my short. And sure enough, I did. And what happens? I'm thinking, I don't know what's going to happen. Here's the thing. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that we went down already. There's a pretty good chance we're going to come up. Why? Price does 2 things. 1, if it goes up, it's going to come down. If it goes down, it's going to come up, unless it's a rug. Came down. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for a retracement to at least, now granted, I drew this out before I did the fib, because I can just spot it. You use it so many times, you can just spot it. But I want to see minimum. I want to see this go to the 3-2. Now, okay, now this is kind of bothering me now. I was doing dotted lines because the solid lines were bothering me. but now the dotted lines are bothering me. Dang it. Let's try that again. Oh, I did the wrong one. Line, dotted. Okay, there we go. So before even doing this, I drew this out, and the minimum that I want to see, let's bring this over. The minimum that I want to see this bounce. So I'm doing it from top to bottom, so I can see the bounce from the top, from the bottom to the top. I want to see the retracement. So top to bottom, I want to see a bounce. I want to see the bounce reach at least 38%, which that's this number right here. And look where I drew it. I mean, if that's not spot on, I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. But this is what I like. Going up, coming down, going up. Price went up right around this level, came down, and then now coming up. So this is what I'm looking at right here. Now, in order for this to remain kind of like bullish in a sense, we cannot break this level. We break this level, now everything kind of changes. And this is why I trade level by level. Now, granted, I have a macro, when I'm going to explain that in just a second. I have a bigger picture of what might happen. But again, anything can change at any moment. So if we break this level down here, let me do this in blue. If we break this level right here, then there's a pretty good chance that we'll do something like this. And then, come down for this, maybe bounce here or come down. I don't know. Now, if we continue up, which I think we will, I think we're going to do this right here. We're eventually going to go up towards this area before potentially coming down and this being a big old bear trap and trapping us once again to potentially go up to create that bear trap. But if we get a bearish retest and we break this low, then there's a strong, and this is why like my trading decision depends off of these pivots. If we break this low, very high chance we're going to come down for this, very high. And then if we break this level, very high chance we're going to come down for these lower levels, which would be from the previous cycle. But I'm not worried about this until we break this. I'm not worried about it. So now let me go ahead and just take off some of this stuff really quick. Now, just to kind of see what we were looking at before, this is the zone that I'm looking at potentially, and the zone is right here. So I'm going to do shift and just bring this over. These aren't exact, but these are kind of the zone that I'm looking at. I do think that we're going to break above this zone to go to our trend line. And this trend line is from the first cycle to potentially come down. Now, this is so important. This part right here is where we're going to make our money, in my opinion. So let me go ahead and put this as green. No, because I may say to buy. I will do it in blue. So this is what I'm looking for. This area right here. This area is super key. So I think that potentially the bigger picture macro, I think we're going to be going up to potentially get rejected here. And then now this is going to be, okay, are we going to go back into the bullish territory in between these two levels? Very bullish. Or are we going to remain bearish? And even though we're coming up, I'm still bearish on this. So the longs will be scalp trades that may go into swing trades. And we've already discussed the length of time. Or if we do, get rejected here or even come down from here, I'm still bearish. So the bearish trades are going to be swing trades to maybe a few weeks possible for shorts versus trying to think, oh, well, we're going to go up and for a long time. I don't know. This right here is going to determine that. So right now we're still in one short. And here's the thing too, with my group. So with these groups, what they do, it's a numbers game. They have the owner, which might post, I don't know, 5, 10 charts a day. Then you have, admins that will post maybe 10 charts a day. And then what they'll do is they'll say, hey guys, look at this. This admin did a call out and it went up 40%. I have another admin that did another call out and it went up 88%. I have another admin that did a call out and it went up 55%. And then here I did 2 call outs and they all went up 48%. And you're thinking, holy smokes. Like, I want to join that group. That group is amazing. They're doing all these results. That's crazy. But did you hear the numbers? We have 10 a day, 5 to 10 a day, 10 a day, 5 to 10, 5 to 10, 5 to 10 a day. That's a whole bunch per day. So it's a numbers game, guys. What I do is I believe in quality versus quantity. So there's a lot of times where we'll be in 1 trade, 3 trades. You know, I'll post other setups that I'm looking at for potential entries. And for the aggressive traders or people who want to enter more trades, well, then there it is. But for the official group, then that's only for, you know, the safer trades. And right now we're in one, it's a short. No, we're in 2. One's a short, one's a long. And the long, I thought we were going to get stopped out yesterday, but we didn't. So there you go. All right, moving on. Derek Dusting says, I'm larking. Very nice. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Going on the list. Now, if you are a YouTube member, you have access to some of the VIP videos that I do for the thought process. So I understand, you know, some people can't afford the membership, and it's quite all right. You know, I'm not doing this to get rich off of you. I want to make money with you. So what I also do is not only do I show you my thought process the next day that I gave already to the VIP that moment, but if you do have, you know, if you can do YouTube memberships, because you're going to get some of the videos. The higher tier you go, the more you get. It just makes sense. But if you can afford it, stop messing around. Join my group. And like, you don't join my group to learn how to trade. I show you here, but you get all the access to me and my admins and my team. Oh my gosh, my team is. Now, of course, everybody says that, and I do believe that everybody has a great team. I don't think I've ever been in a group that didn't have a great team. And my team is just, I mean, it's great in my opinion. All right, moving on. So what I think is going to happen, I think we're going to go up. And this is the macro before coming down. Now let us look at AVAX and also C-Pool. And for AVAX, we're going to do the scalp trade, swing trade, and also a 2-month-old. See here, everybody's doing good. Checked. Road Dog says he subbed. Awesome, man. Thank you, Road Dog. Road Dog, he's a real one too. Road Dog is a real one. He tells you how it is. Now, is there anything wrong with having a paid group? In my opinion, no. In my opinion, no. Road Dog doesn't have a paid group. I'm telling Road Dog he needs to do a paid group, in my opinion, because he does provide a lot of alpha, and he's got resources. He's got a lot of really great stuff, and he's a cool dude. And, you know, I really like the way he trades. Granted, it's different than myself, but I mean, every trader is different. But yeah, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with charging. However, for me, I take it the next level is I give everything for free. And then if you want access to me, well, then that's where you pay. But the reason for the people, you know, charging to learn is just because, I mean, well, they paid mentors, you know, it's just what people do. But for me, I'm doing it different because I don't want to get rich off of you. I want to get rich with you. That's my philosophy. All right, moving on. Going down the list. Lots of ones in the chat. I love it. I love it. Catching up with the chat. Very good. See here. Yeah. Crypto Change Me says, I am so grateful to those who have subscribed. Yeah, big time, man. And like I said, I saw this dude, saw his videos, saw his thought process, saw how he's not trying to scam people. And, oh, yeah, you want to learn how to trade. Like, and he did some great call outs too. Like, really great call outs. And it's like, okay, I'm waiting for the sales pitch. You know, join my group. I'll show you exactly how. No. And he says it too. Like, you know, the people who have groups to sell, that's how they're making their money. Not from trading. And this dude shows it. Like, he's making money trading. So, see, you're going down the list. Going down the list. Thank you for everybody who's traded or who subbed. Yes, very good. Okay, Al says, good afternoon and blessings to you all. Yes. So happy you guys are here. So happy you guys are here. All right, let's go and continue. Now let us look at, do I have AVAX up already? I don't see it. I don't see my AVAX. How's my, okay. So price was here. I'm looking for a short, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come up to this to come down. So right now I'm kind of looking at this for a short. Dang it. So what I'm going to do, and I love setting, so I actually had an alert here for possible short. And I also have a group to where I show you the stuff that I'm looking at. So if you want to get a jump on it, you can. But so for here, I'll do it right here. I'll get alerted here. To possible, because if this happens, it might go down, up, and then boop. So I'm looking for that short. All right. Let us go to this, and we're on YouTube. Very good. Let us do AVAX. AVAX. Okay. Let's see here. Road Dog says he's so new to the algo that even searching his name doesn't bring up his channel yet. Really? Well, let's change that. Let's change that. Yeah, so definitely, do I still have it here? I don't know if this is still him. Yeah. So Crypto Changed Me is his channel. So definitely everybody subscribe to him. And then, like I said, if you have YouTube channels, give this guy a shout out if you could as a favor to me. And after watching his videos, you know, if you agree with some of the stuff. So I don't do patterns, but here I was showing a cup and handle, and here I was showing a unicorn. I still haven't put it on my stream deck. I mean, I have it here, but y'all can't hear it. Let me see if y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear that? It's like tapping. But I don't even have it. It's just for my speakers. But this is AVAX. This is our unicorn pattern. This is, I'm just making fun of the patterns. I don't trade patterns. All right, moving on. So let us look at AVAX. And this is for Monster. I do like it a lot. We have higher highs. I mean, higher lows. I searched. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Al, that is something that Dutchie would say. Wow. That's funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear up the 19 stuff, and we're gonna just look at this in the bigger picture. Right now we're looking at the weekly. Of course, we have our high, lower high, coming down here, starting to do a higher high on the weekly. So that's looking very promising. We also have a higher low on the weekly. Just need to break this level. We actually have a zone right here. So let's go to the daily time frame. Well, let me go back to the weekly. I can see it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna do my magnet tool as always, my box tool. We're gonna go from the highs here to the wick here. Wick or candle bodies. No, I think I'll do candle bodies. Do candle bodies. So here is my level. So now let's go to our daily time frame. And then on the daily, can we, no, we don't need to, I like it. I like it here. Here's good. Because we get that wick, we got those wicks. Normally I do candle bodies, but it looks good here. So right now we're right underneath resistance, and you could, if you do patterns, I mean, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch if you considered this a rising wedge, not a rising wedge, a ascending triangle. So this could be an ascending triangle, which is bullish. So that's good. You could possibly also call this a cup and handle. You could also possibly call this a, I don't know what else you call it. See here. Oh my gosh. You guys are getting nuts now. Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts. Let's see here. Going on the, so looking at this, to me it looks extremely bullish. You know, the RSI is nice. It's not like at 90. So that's good. Now, granted, I don't really use this stuff to trade. This is all I use. I just use price action. But I know a lot of people use indicators, so I try to have them on my chart, try to explain what's going on. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour, beautiful, you know, it broke this level, came down, retraced a little bit more than I would like, but it's fighting up. So normally what I like to see is I like to see the 50. I like to see the halfway point. So if we were to draw a fib retracement, and I know I'm doing a lot of teaching right now, if we were to draw the fib retracement from the low to the high, perfect, 382. This is what I'd like to see. Then it went down past the 0.5, past the 618, tried to bounce here, came all the way down into the danger zone, but bounced beautifully off the 786. Now, because of it coming to the 786, we have a much higher chance that it goes to the 618 to roll over. Very high chance. However, because it broke the 618 and broke out of the golden pocket, right now it's showing tremendous strength. Tremendous. So now what I want to do is I would love to see it retrace, which is fine. I would like to see it retrace into here. Right around this level right here. Nothing too crazy. Now, if we draw a fib retracement from this extension leg, and that's what these are, extension leg, extension leg, extension leg, leg. So from the very low to the high, and let's just zoom in. Where is my box? Right around the 50% line. This is what I would love to see. Minimum 382. So now I would not be surprised if, now why am I doing all this? Well, for one, we're going to do a scalp trade, swing trade, and a 2-month hold on this coin. So here we go. Coming down to maybe the 382. Be nice. So I'm not freaking out if it comes down. I don't know if it's going to come down. It could continue going up, but we have a much higher likelihood that it's going to come down just because, well, it went up. That's my logic. Now, if it comes down even further into the 0.5 level, beautiful. I'm looking for it to continue going up. Now, if at any point we break this level or this pivot, now there's an extremely strong chance that we're going to come down for all of this. Extremely strong chance. So this leg, good. This leg pulled back a little bit more than I'd like, but now this is showing a lot of strength coming up, coming down, coming up. Good. If it rolls over and it breaks this, really high chances coming down for this. If it comes down, goes up, and then it breaks this, really high chance coming down for this and this. But right now, chances are when we do, if we come down, that we're going to make a higher high and a higher low. So this is what I'm thinking might happen, where we come down, up, still, you know, maybe a lower high in the beginning. So maybe about here, or maybe 236 before coming up and breaking this. So this is what I think. Same thing with this one. If we come all the way down here, then maybe to here before coming down. Oh no, about here, halfway of this. Well, halfway of this really. See, coming down and coming up, it would be a little bit higher coming up. I mean, this doesn't have to be exact, but I do like it when it follows exactly. I really do. Now, does this mean that it has to come down? No, like I said, I don't know when it's going to come down, but if it were to come down right now, this is what I'm looking at. I'm not scared. Oh no, it's coming down. No, I'm fine with it. So this is what I'm looking at. So if we were going to do a trade, now we're looking at a 2-month hold. So again, we're going to have this 2 months. We're not going to have a super tight stop loss of 1% or nothing crazy like that. What I would do for a 2-month hold is I would enter right now. So white means enter right now. I'd enter right now, and I would have a lower bid down here. I don't think it's going to hit. I really don't think. But I would have a lower bid. Let's just say right here. You know, it could do something crazy. It could go up and then down. This would be our lower bid. And this is for a 2-month hold. Okay. Boom. Done. And our stop loss for our 2-month hold would be somewhere around here. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't want to go too deep. 15%. Dang it. 20%. I don't want to go 20%. Fine, 50%. Now what I'm doing is I'm going underneath this wick. And I'll do it here just for demonstration purposes. So this is our stop loss on our 2-month hold. 2-month hold. Okay. So this is what my thought process would be. Lower entry, we enter now. Lower entry, because I do think it's going to come down. I don't think it's going to come down all this way, but this is our trend line looking for a bounce. We enter, we hold it 2 months, let's go. Stop loss is right here. If this happens, then more than likely everything's coming down. And well, I'm just glad I'm losing 15% rather than 70%. So this is our 2-month hold. Now for a swing trade is pretty much the same. Swing trade is anywhere from, I'd say, 3 to 5 days, maybe 7. So this would be our 2-month hold and our swing trade plus swing. Okay. And then same thing with this one, plus swing. Okay. Now for a scalp trade, this is where it gets interesting. Let me check the chat. Wick's wife says, I'm heading out. Well, thank you, Wick's wife, for being here. You are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's see here. Monster Trading says, is that awesome oscillator you are using below RSI? Oh, this is just the MACD. This is the MACD without the signals. And then this one right here, this one is volume, but it shows me the market makers. This is from that one dude who talks funny. Let's see here. What's that one dude who talks funny? Put in the chat, guys. You know what I'm talking about. He talks about the vector candles. See, you put in the chat. I'm going to find it for you guys. Maybe I passed it already. So one guy talks funny. Very smart dude. Extremely smart dude. I don't remember. Oh, why don't I just do this? So this breakdown, Trader's Reality. Trader's Reality. So all you do is you just type in Trader's Reality and let's go indicators. Trader's Reality main. So I have this one. This one does the candles, but then it does boxes and it kind of makes it a little bit too messy for me because I already have my other stuff. Just click on your indicator. Yeah. Thank you, Dutchie. Then you have Reality. This one, this is the one that I use. And this one, I forget what it does. Yeah. This, I mean, I really like it. It's nice and clean. Keeps my stuff down here. So it just tells me when there's more volume coming in. But that's what I do. Now, thank you, Dutchie. You're the best. Now, let's look at, let me catch you on the chat really quick. Crypto Coin Mindset is heading out as well. Thank you, CCM. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Thank you for all that you do. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, as far as a scalp trade, well, now I'm looking for a smaller time frame. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this stuff so that I don't get confused. So let's hide all this. Perfect. Okay, so what I think is going to happen? Well, I think it's going to come down. Would I enter right now? No. For a, well, it's the same thing, really. Like, this is what I'm looking for. So for a scalp, now the only thing different would be the amount of leverage I'm going to use and also the stop loss. So right now, would I enter a trade? Let's see, let's go to a smaller time frame, 15 minute. Okay, I can see it's doing this number, so that's good. It's coming down. And when you're doing scalp trades, because I think it's going to come down, we could short until we long. And then you can also have this as a hedge trade as well, which just means that you're shorting, and then if it bounces and you start to long, but you still have your short open, you didn't close it, and you're just waiting for one to get stopped out or take profit area. Now, for me personally, I would not short until we break this level. And this is a scalp. This is a scalp trade. So magnet tool, 3-minute time frame. Now, one thing that I strongly recommend is chart only when you're using that exchange. So for me, I use Blowfin, so I'm using the Blowfin chart. If you use MEXC, use the MEXC chart, or Binance, or KuCoin, or crypto.com's stuff, because there's different, even though it might look the same, there's different volume, different buyers and sellers on different exchanges. Because if I'm buying and selling here, like, it's not going to affect the one on Binance because they're different people. Now, for me personally, I do think that we're going to come down, and in order for me to short to be safe, I would short once it breaks this. If I want to do an aggressive entry, I would actually enter right now, and that would be a yellow with a very tight stop loss. My stop loss would be about here. Very tight stop loss. Let's see here. So 50% of this move would be about here. So golden pocket. So above it, yeah. All right. So this is what I would do. As a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna. Can I take it? I'm gonna take this. Man, I was in a long earlier today, and I exited, which was like the dumbest thing ever because it would have made me a lot of money. So I'm gonna go short, and I'm gonna go dumb. I'm gonna go really dumb. I'm gonna go 50x market with very little money. I'm talking like a penny. Can I move this over? So I'm going short right now. Very aggressive trade. Very aggressive. Let's see here. Okay. And here would be my stop loss. Let's see if that even makes sense. For me, so for you, what I would recommend is like a 10x, you know, because then you're losing 5%, or you go 20x, and that means you're losing 10%. If you go 40x, well, then that means you're losing 20%. You go 50x, well, then that means you're losing 25%. But so this is what I'm doing. Again, this is very, very high risk because this is an extremely aggressive, because I do think it's going to come down. Could I be wrong? Sure, 100%. This right here would be a safer entry. Once the 3-minute candle closes underneath this level, then that's what that would be. Joe, you didn't even look at your indicators. There might be divergence. Oh yeah, sure. No divergence. Whew, that was luck. But this is what I think might happen. Could I be wrong? Sure. Now, what I also do is I use my moving averages normally before I enter the trade. Now, granted, I have these moving averages on my exchange, so I saw it already before I actually enter the trade. But what I want to see is I want to see the price action starting to break below my moving averages. So far, it's only broken below my 50, which is the red. It's right now potentially about to either bounce or cross the 9, which is the white. The 30 is my 10. It's probably kind of hard to see. And my yellow right here is my 200. But I do think that we're going to come down before potentially bouncing up. And this is how you would scalp. All right. Let's see here. Gotta go. Monster Trading says, catch you later. Well, thank you for being here. You actually stayed a lot longer than I thought. My trading style has changed pretty drastically since the last time you saw me trade. I do thank you, Monster Trading, for being here, and excited to see your streams again, man, on YouTube. All right, buddy. Thank you. Let's see here. Crypto Change Me says, I just joined you in that short, Joe. I'm only using 10x. So, hey, that's great. So, and here's the thing too, like, we have to manage our risk. We have to manage our risk. Since my stop loss is so incredibly tight, if my stop loss was up here, I would probably do a 10x, maybe a 15x if my stop loss was up here, which is better. It's safer because it's more cushion, gives it more time to breathe. But for here, I'm just doing it super, super tight. And let me show you what I'm looking at when I'm actually looking at this stuff. Magnet tool, always the magnet tool, from the top to the bottom. Where was I looking at? Right here to the bottom. So here's my 50%, which I pretty much spot on. Here's my golden pocket, which I was pretty much spot on. And then just above my golden pocket is where I want my stop loss. So if it breaks out of this, there's a pretty good chance, okay, fine. Here's where it's bouncing. Pretty good chance. So that's how I did. So we'll see. But yeah, this morning I was actually in, well, I'll show you. I was here. Now we were doing some orb trading / testing, and I actually prematurely marked my level on a wrong candle. I had lines that were showing up, and I used that line instead of the actual candle. Thankfully, one of my admins was like, "Joe, it's the other candle." And I counted them 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, you're right. I counted one extra. But then I entered the trade like here, and it already moved. It's like, I don't know. It bounced off of this. I added here, and I'm thinking we're gonna bounce. Yeah, that's what this is showing. And then when it was right here, I was slightly in the negative, and I'm thinking, I don't like this entry. I really don't. Just because there's a couple of reasons I don't like the entry. One, looking at these candles and then seeing this huge candle and then me entering here and then adding here and then trying to implement the orb trading style. I front ran it and I'm going to get out. And I actually closed my trade. And this isn't a bad loss considering the amount of leverage. So I closed my trade. I was like, I don't like it. And then what happens as soon as I close the trade? Moon mission. Like, man, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but like it could have easily rolled over and then I would have lost a good amount of money. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take the loss. Small loss, much better than, potentially coming down here and me losing good amount of money. Then it went up. This would have been great. However, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hindsight, really easy to, oh yes, definitely. You want to buy this? No. Here, this nice move. I would expect it to come down, to come up. Then I would have entered the trade or added to the trade. Once this happened, I was already doing other stuff. And then I saw it. It's funny. I go and I check the chart again. I see it up here. I was like, really? I could have. I should have. I would have. Then it comes down here back into this. This is when most traders would short because it re-entered the orb. Then it broke out, wrecked them. Then people would long, and then it wrecked them because now it comes down. People are shorting, and then it wrecked them, and it comes up. And then people are longing, and then doing nothing, and then bloop. So I don't know. I don't know about this orb stuff, man. I really don't. Now, how would I have traded it? If it breaks below this, I short. If it breaks above this, I long. Well, would I probably would have, but had another entry down here in case it came back down. Let's see. Let's say I didn't enter here. Let's see here. I long it if it breaks this level. I short it if it breaks this level. Here, I would have shorted. And I come up, I get stopped out. Here, possible coming up. Oh, man. Knowing what happened, it's a range. In the moment, you think, oh, we're going to start coming up now. We break above this. I'm thinking we're bouncing. So I probably would have entered again. And then been stopped out. Because of my high leverage, I would have been stopped out. Now, if you're using low leverage, 3x, I'm not 3x, like a 10x or a 20x for Bitcoin, that's pretty low. Your stops wouldn't be where mine are. Yours would be, at an okay level, like down here. But But yeah, so now it's kind of doing this number. It's just ranging right now. From this market open right here. You know, this is the range right now. So if we were to use the fixed range volume profile from the peak to over here, we would see that right now this is the point of control. We broke underneath it. We're trying to fight above it though. We'll see. All right. Let's see here. I will send you an orb video later, Joe. Nice one. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you can send it to me, I guess, in the Discord. So for those of you who don't know, I do have a Discord as well. I don't know what the link is or how to pull the link. So if there's any admins in here, you can throw that in there. If not, you can, I don't know how to do it. But the paid group where you have access to me almost 24/7 is in Telegram. On Discord, I'm there maybe twice a day, if that many times. Sometimes I go several days without checking it, but I'm trying to get better at it, just so I can post stuff in there too. Stuff that I would post on YouTube. But all of the updates and everything else, that's the VIP portion. And it's only fair. Only fair. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So that was that one. And we're going to do C-Pool for Monster, even though he left already. We're going to do C-Pool for Monster. So this was our aggressive entry. We'll leave this here too. Then we can kind of follow up on it. Do YouTube. Let's do C-Pool. C-Pool. Oops. I'm bluffing. Let's go to the daily. Let's take off our junk. Hide that. Double click here. Bring it down. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. So we have our level here. Very strong level. Good Lord. And it's breaking above it too. Very strong level. I like that. I like this pump. I love this retrace. Nice movement. Higher low. What we definitely do not want is we do not want to break this bottom part. No, thank you. We don't want to break that. If we break this bottom part, we're coming down. Well, there's a really high chance that we'll come down to here. And then maybe here, but I doubt it. I don't think we'll come down this low unless Bitcoin really does a number. You know, Bitcoin goes down 10, 20%. Well, how far down is this before I say that? Let's see, from here to here. Yeah, so Bitcoin would have to go down, in my opinion, about 10% for this coin, because I think this one's a low market coin, I think. Dutchy says 3 hours from now. Oh, yeah, probably, man. No problem. When is the... Dutchy says, answering Crypto Change Me, when is the NVIDIA earning coming out, Joe? I have no idea. Alexa, show front door.
Okay.
But Dutchy says 3 hours from now. Just checking my cameras real quick. Un momento. I love technology. Man, I love it so much. So I got cameras around the house and got my here. Dang it, she still heard me. She's always listening. I bet you it's going to take off my stuff. Okay, good. Alexa, do you plan on joining AI and taking over the world? She says, I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. Okay. Well, it's worth asking. I'm always afraid of technology because they're always listening and watching. All right, moving on. So C-Pool, I really like it. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And let's kind of just look at this. Came down, which is fine. Came up. I'm really surprised I didn't get rejected here and then continued down to take this liquidity. Came down, took all this liquidity. Coming up. Starting to come down. So for this, I would not be surprised if it did something like this. And then broke this high to do this. I haven't looked at C-Pool in a long time. I like it. Now, if it does break this, I'm actually going to do an alert. I'll do an alert right here. And this is for short. So set alert. And then actually set it. Boop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do another alert right here. And it's for a long. Bingo and a bango. Oh, we're over our time. Is TradeFly going live today? Do y'all know? Is TradeFly live? Who's live right now? And who's here right now too? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if you're here. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. I'm also checking right now as well. So let me know. Let's see here. Redirect. Let's see here. Click on this. I think TradeFly went live yesterday at 2:30. Meet Damien's live. I think just meet Damien. Tom hasn't given me a shout out. I mean, I don't go over there to get shout outs, but he used to give me shout outs like a long time ago. He's like, yeah, here's another YouTuber, Joe, go check him out. Here's his channel. He'd bring up my stuff. And I don't know if he's like too busy now, but now it's like, yeah, we got streamers in the house. We got Joe, we got blah, blah. And then that's it. Let's see here. Let's do Tom. What time does Tom start? 1:30? Oh, Dutchie, did Meet Damien ever like do the fibs? Dylan, can you share a Discord link here? Yeah, I don't know how to do that Discord stuff, man. I really. So I don't know I don't know how to find my channel name, or I'm too old for this stuff. Oh, invite people. Invite people. Why is it? It says I can send a server invite link to a friend. It says copy, but why does it say hidden? Use the copy. Why is it hidden? And then if I do paste it, well, then you see it. So I don't know. I don't know, like secure ways of doing it. Too old. No idea. Click on invite link, copy link. Okay. So I'm going to do it, even though it said it was hidden. I don't know. I just put it in the chat. Hopefully I didn't do anything bad right now. If I did, I'll just make another one. I'm nervous now. And of course, just so everybody knows, I will never reach out to you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so who am I going to redirect to? What time does Tom Cron go live? I can figure that out. Click on this. Goes live at 1. Well, right now. Okay, so we'll go over there. All right. So sign up to my Discord, blah, blah, blah. It's free. Granted, I don't put nearly anything compared to the VIP Telegram group. So just to let you know. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. We will see you on the next one. So let me go ahead and do my dramatic fading out of the camera. Thank you guys so much. We will see you on the next one. Until then, don't feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. Don't feel pressured by looking at other people and saying, oh, they're doing great and I'm not doing anything. What's wrong with me? It's just not your time. Like, they're going to learn. You're going to see what we do. You're going to see how we do it. We win, we lose. Losing is part of the game. People who have groups to sell you, they don't talk about losing. I talk about losing because that's a very important part of trading, in my opinion. All right. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to put Trade Intuition Raid in Tom's thing. See if we can get a shout out. I do thank you guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care. TI Raid. No, Trade Intuition. You might not know TI. Trade Intuition Raid. Trade Intuition Raid. Thank you guys.